It's so loud in my ear. Hey y'all, so this video is a little different, but not different because I intended to record this and like talk as I was recording and not do a voiceover, but I think my brain is not used to how I need to speak during videos to be able to do that, to edit it, and it makes sense later. So we're getting a voiceover, so I hope you still enjoy the video. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and the first look at the inZOI character creator. I'm super excited about it. So as you can see, there's a lot of different life trait options, and it feels like the traits are more like your life ambitions or goals or aspirations like in The Sims, and as you select it, it has like different traits underneath it. I ended up going with Dreamer here. You know, there's a lot of presets too that are really good looking, and I think it gives you a lot of variety to work off of. I decided to go with this one because it looked the most similar to me. Quite frankly, running this on my computer wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I will say, you know, if your computer already has a hard time running The Sims 4, baby, I'm sorry. I don't know about this one. My PC, it's a little bit on the lower end in quality. It's not bad by any means, but it's a $500 pre-built PC that I got for like Newegg like 3 years ago. And as you can see, like it runs it okay and it looks fine, but I'm sure if I had a better PC, this would be running beautifully. And I did have a couple of times where it would like freeze a little bit and lag a little bit, but I did what I could in like settings and stuff to make it work. As you can see with the character creation, you get a lot of pinpoints on the face to be able to drag and mold and stuff. And I did have a little bit of a hard time with it because my PC, again, lagged a little bit with it. But I'm sure, like I said, if I had a better PC, I'd be able to like really go in on this. But even with the way my computer is, I don't think it did a terrible job. I don't think it looks too bad. Lots of hair options, which I loved, and I'm so happy to see the color wheel back and like being able to use it for like highlights, base color, all of that stuff. I mean, it was just really refreshing. There's already quite a bit of hairstyles to even start working with, in my opinion, for this to be just the base game kind of rollout. And I truly do feel like the option to be able to add the highlights, and as you'll see here, the ability to adjust the length of the haircut. I could either keep it at that length. As you can see here, I'm about to mess with it. It can either be at the length it already comes at, or you could make it a little bit shorter, and I think that adds a good amount of variety. Skin, I thought this was just like skin detail, and it might be, but it also changes your skin tone, which I thought was kind of funny, but I was able to change it back easily. And I like that it gives you the preset options of skin tones, but also you have all of these modifying options as well. So you can really modify even the littlest details about your Zoi's skin, which I think is really cool. They are called ZOIs, right? I'm pretty sure that's it. But anyways, here are the eyes. I thought this was gonna be like eye shapes, but it's eye styles. And I like that there's a whole bunch of different eye styles there. You probably saw there was the snake one, there was one with stars, and of course you had the color wheel with it. And then there were the eyebrows, a good amount of eyebrow options, I think, and plus with the pinpoints where you can move around the eyebrows, I think that's gonna help. So happy to see eyelashes in the base game. I love eyelashes, so I loved that. And then good makeup variety in my opinion as well. And of course you have the color wheel there, and you can modify like the intensity of it, and there's different like layers of the makeup you can modify the colors for, which I thought was like really amazing as well. I do think the body shape dragging and stuff is pretty comparable to how it is in The Sims 4. You know, you can click and drag things and stuff. Don't expect to give your Zoe a BBL because you can't drag the booty out that much. At least I couldn't. The outfits are also really cute. You can definitely tell by the outfit styles and just the options that are given that this is definitely like a Korean company. That outfit there was definitely giving ABCD. I will say some of these outfits, and more specifically, yeah, just the outfits, I'm wondering how they're going to age, because part of me is looking at this as, are these outfits like staples in a way that can continue to be seen as fashionable for the Zois in the future, or is it very much a snapshot of the moment? I think some of the clothes are and some of the clothes aren't. But you also have an option to make your own custom clothes, and we're gonna get into that later. You'll see it. I made a custom little top, but I think that is like so cool. It doesn't give you like the crazy customization options and stuff, but it does give you like, you can change the base, you can change the sleeves, the neckline, and I think that gives a lot of variety on its own. And you can also make little pants and skirts and stuff too, and I just thought that was just really cool and innovative. And you don't have to be like this crazy coder or anything like that to be able to make custom content, kinda. I also loved that there's the outerwear option, and you can add on different jackets and stuff, and that can be separate from the tops and the dresses. And again, that adds another level of variety to it. There is no custom like create a style like in The Sims 3 where you could pick the different textures and stuff, but they have, as you can see, like different pant options where it's the same pant but maybe like one pair is the plaid, and you can use the color wheel to change up the plaid options and stuff. So I really think that still gives that level of customization that I think a lot of people in the simulation community, really the Sims community, because we didn't really have too many other options, have really been craving. Not only that, also keep in mind, again, this is just a 1-week trial for the create a style. The game hasn't even been released yet. There could be more that we get at release, and then in addition to that, I'm sure there's going to be rollouts for different expansions. I don't know if they're going to look like expansion packs or just like stuff packs like we have now and stuff. Just, I'm sure there's going to be more coming in addition to what's already here. And I think what we're getting in the beginning, even in just this 1-week trial, is already pretty awesome. And I also thought this was pretty cool. There's a little tab there that says load textures or something textures. But either way, I think you can like upload different images and all this other stuff and just kind of like put the image on whatever you have, which I think is super cool. I'm not sure how my computer's gonna handle that, but I think that's really cool and introduces a lot more creativity and freedom into designing things and creating your characters or even creating objects. And here is the outfit creator thing I was talking about earlier, where you could like make your own top and pants and skirts. I mean, shoes is probably way too much to try and do, which is fine, but I just thought it was really cool. So I was able to make a top that I would like, and you can save it, and you know, now you have a whole new top to pick from. So now we're taking a look at the accessories, and there's quite a bit of hat options. There's such a long pause here because for some reason I could not remember that this was called a beret. I was literally sitting there like, the French hat thing, the French flat hat, it's a beret. Oh my god. But anyways, lots of cute hats, lots of cute glasses, very cute frames. I absolutely loved the glasses options. I wish there was a way you could like turn some of these glasses frames into sunglasses and vice versa. I think that would be like a really cool feature to introduce, but maybe that's already asking for too much because we're getting quite a lot of customization and ability here to work with already. Some pretty cool accessories. I'd say pretty basic accessories in all honesty. I didn't really care for, especially the necklaces. I didn't really care for too many of the necklaces. The earrings were pretty okay. I found a pair that I liked, so I was able to work with them. I honestly think it would also be really cool if we got a way to stack earrings, because as you could probably tell in the pair I had on before this, it looked like they were like more like ear cuffs. So it would be really cool if you'd be able to stack them with some of the standard earrings. I was honestly like baffled by the amount of nail art options in addition to being able to go into the color wheel and change it. But I'm basic and boring, so I just went the French tips with, you know, like bubble bath pink or whatever they're calling it nowadays. One thing I am excited about with this is that bad things can happen, which is one thing that I've missed in The Sims, because back in the earlier versions of The Sims, like bad things could actually happen to your character and stuff, but now it kind of feels like the game is just playing it very safe. I'm excited just for the abilities for like just life events to happen, and I don't have to have a mod to make that happen. That being said, I don't think this is going to replace The Sims for a lot of people. I think a lot of people are going to play this, you know, side by side with The Sims probably, just because we have not had another decent life simulation game on the market for us to play. I honestly cannot remember ever. I've been playing The Sims since about like 2004, I want to say, so for quite some time. And in all my time playing, I honestly cannot remember any other simulation games that are similar to The Sims with the same, you know, life simulation things that you're supposed to be doing and blah, 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 blah. The same gameplay, that's the word I'm looking for. That was like an actual competitor, but I do think this might actually be a good competitor. Let me know what you guys think about it, whether good, bad, ugly, whatever you think about the game. I want to know your opinions, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.